Yo guys, what the fuck is good? Welcome back. Today we're just going off the cuff, we're just going to have a ramble and I'm just going to check in with you guys. First things first, got some Kairos stencils 3D printed off Facebook Marketplace rather than a stencil company for they were going to charge $100+ and this is Facebook Marketplace. I got 3 of them for $35, 3D printed. These are going to be the stencils for spray painting our bags that the ropes are going to come in. Super excited about that. And I just think they look like little fucking daggers. They're sick. So stoked. Anyway, the topic of today and what I want to talk about today is something that I'm super, super grateful for. Yesterday I had just this shitty as mood and for a number of reasons. And the main thing that I want to talk about in this video is the idea of having non-negotiable tasks. Shout out to Wendy. She posted something on her story, Pranabar. She posted something on her story which was about the non-negotiable tasks, and I really just want to echo that in this video because the most beautiful part about the non-negotiable daily tasks, which if you've joined the Pectus program then you would understand the reasoning behind all of this, but it's so important if you have non-negotiable daily tasks that bring you back into alignment so that you can continue to focus on the things that you want to in your life. And that for me looks like the breath work, meditation, and a power list, the plan for the day. And when I don't do those things, I feel super, super scattered. And the perpetual shittiness of life seems to creep in a lot more intensely. And yeah, I guess that's one thing about me is I feel the extremes of life, and if I'm not aligned I feel fucking terrible, and when I am aligned I feel fucking incredible. And it's like this continual discipline to be aligned, which means also feeling good, and then when I fall off it starts to feel terrible. But fortunately for me, I've developed these non-negotiable tasks that I continue to execute every single day. And that is including the days where I feel like absolute crap. Now, I had one day where I felt like absolute crap. But because of these non-negotiable tasks, I feel like I'm back feeling fantastic today. And yeah, I just can't help but not want to share that. I can't help but want to share that with you guys, with the world, because when you have non-negotiable things that you do every day, then you bring yourself back into alignment and you have a bad day and you carry on. It doesn't perpetuate into a bad week, month, year life, and instead you get back on the path. So the non-negotiable tasks, I just want to quickly go over again. Breath work, if you're not doing breath work to change your state and get back into that activated feeling where you've got your mission in mind and you're fucking on the path, then you're really missing out, in my opinion. That's been a huge game changer for me. And then some sort of meditation, doesn't have to be long, but just realizing that the thoughts that are coming up in our brain aren't us, and we can detach from those, and we're free, and everything that we cycle through and loop through in our mind doesn't have to hold us down, because we, through the practice of meditation, are training the muscle of awareness to be aware of the things that are popping up. And if you've been like me and you've been stuck in anxious, even paranoid loops of thought that just don't leave you alone, then meditation is a huge game changer of a practice and will completely change your life like it has for me. That was a huge part of you could call it rehabilitation, but I'm going to just call it my starting to enjoy my life again. And please excuse the blendy, we got dinner on the way. So breathwork, meditation, power list, and then some sort of movement practice. So as you guys know, I'm all about movement, love training, all that sort of shit, but a movement practice that takes you out of your mind and into your body. And before you know it, if you complete these non-negotiable daily tasks, then the next day you wake up and you feel incredible, or you don't, but you still get the non-negotiable tasks done anyway. So yeah, breathwork, meditation, plan for the day, getting into some movement, those 4 things for me combined is the most powerful thing ever. And if you're like me, then when you feel like shit, you probably want to compromise on the food that you're eating. You want to just fuck off. You want to just do nothing. You want to go get some McDonald's. You want to binge out on ice cream, chips and lollies like me. But if you stay on the path, stay disciplined, stay aligned with your goals, nutritionally, movement-wise, everything, come up with a game plan. And in my opinion, I don't know, like I've heard this concept of burnout thrown around heaps between some family friends and stuff, and like I feel like burnout only applies when you're having to force yourself through the monotony of life. So when you're having to just continually do dumb, boring shit that you don't want to do day in and day out with no purpose or mission behind it, of course you're going to burn out. But if you are living your life aligned with the goals that you're trying to achieve, and you're trying to achieve a purpose, and you're trying to become better, then burnout is very momentary, because once you do the non-negotiable daily tasks, once you align back in with your purpose, then you're inspired, activated, and motivated again. And burnout doesn't really matter. Like you might burn out for a day, but you still get your non-negotiable task done, and then the next day you wake up and you're inspired and you're stoked because you did do the task from the day before and you didn't give up on your dreams, even when shit got hard. How fucking good is that? Even when shit gets hard, you still go. Anyway, I'm rambling, as I love to ramble, but yeah, today's training was so good, super intense. Had a second session, did some kickboxing and boxing, 30 minutes on the bag, and I'm just feeling super fucking pumped. And I really am making this video because yesterday I felt like a bag of dicks and I just hated everything, and I was just so short-tempered and just annoyed at life and so frustrated with the progress of everything that I'm trying to do. But the reality is right now, currently in this place that I'm in my life, I'm the most blessed. I'm doing the best and everything like that I've ever done ever, and it's really easy to forget that. And so after a day of feeling poo, we're back, we're aligned, and again, the non-negotiable tasks, I think, are a huge reason why I'm able to keep going, because yeah, if you're a human like me, then life gets hard, doesn't it? Fuck me. But we're here to carry on. Anyway, guys, kairos to the world, kairos Aotearoa. We got unconventional training tools and equipment and education. If you hit me up on Instagram, I'm happy to give you our Mayspell manual, free of charge, because you're one of the boys/girls. But how fucking sick are these? I can't wait to put these on the bags, and yeah. I hope you guys are blessed. I hope you guys are tapping into your purpose, and if you don't have one, I encourage you to figure out what you want to do with your life, and have some fun doing it. We're gonna fucking die, and everything's gonna be fine. So there you go. Much love, guys. Let's get every last drop from life. As always, swag.